everybody. Welcome to a fantastic Friday and my otherworldly energy beings. Once again, it's me, the Tonya Dee, your holistic shaman medium reflector, human mirror on this cosmic highway. And today we're going to be diving into one of the most potent universal laws that is actually always working in our favor, our flavor, whether you're conscious of it or not. It's called the Perpetual Law of Mutual Exchange. So this is a law that determines the flow of your abundance, the depth of your relationships, the trajectory of your purpose, your gift, along with the frequency of all of your manifestations. So we're going to cover what this law really means, along with the loop of exchange, where we tend to break this loop, and how to restore it. And applying it to your life is going to add a little magic and so much more. So be sure to stay tuned till the end of our show, where I do mini cowrie shell divinations. Plus, I'm going to do the sacred loop of exchange or return, a meditation to get you off in the weekend. But the moon today, I just want to say, is in the season of Virgo. So where are my Virgos? Be sure to comment. And also comment your month and year of birth if you want me to move the shells on your behalf. But the moon today is in Virgo. It's like tidiness is next to cleanliness, or is it? Which is also next to godliness, or is it? Just saying. So as we create the new after releasing the old, we're moving through a waning crescent phase, a deep introspective period before the next new beginning. The alchemy of refinement. The moon in Virgo brings a grounding precision to Scorpio season, emotional depth of the season. So it's where feeling meets form and transformation becomes tangible. So Virgo's energy wants to purify, refine, organize all the things that Scorpio has unearthed. And Scorpio dredges up the shadows, the emotional truths, where Virgo steps in as the sacred healer, sorting, cleansing, weaving the medicine from what was revealed. And under the waning crescent moon, we're in a phase of release and rest. It's the soft exhale between renewal. So this isn't the time to push forward. It's the time to compost what's already completed. So if the emotions feel heavy, or the mind is overanalyzing it into ritual. So I would say write, cleanse, and of course declutter. Virgo reminds us that devotion is an act of healing and that simplicity restores power. So in this frequency, clarity is magic, and every small act of order becomes an offering to the divine, the sacred source. So allow and just let Scorpio's depths be transmuted through Virgo's sacred structure. And really just let your body become the altar. Let your breath become the prayer. So this is the time to refine the frequency. So when the new moon does arrive, you'll rise clean, clear, and aligned. And if your natal moon is in Virgo during Scorpio season, you're naturally tuned to the subtle details of your emotional landscape, the patterns, the shifts, the quiet signals others often miss. So during Scorpio season, this sensitivity deepens. What you usually notice on the surface now pulls you into the underneath, the underworld, the root of the feeling, the truth behind the thought, the soul beneath the story. So Scorpio is inviting your Virgo moon to move beyond perfection and into purification, not cleaning the outside world, but clearing the inner one. Whether it's old habits, old emotional contracts, old energetic clutter, which we all have, right? But it all rises now to be like sorted, released, reorganized on a soul level, the prime directive. So this season turns your natural discernment into an alchemical gift. You become the priestess, the healer, the frequency editor, which I love that. Just choosing what stays, what goes, and what is reborn. So just let your rituals be simple, but also sacred. Let your intuition lead the way, because during Scorpio season, your Virgo moon doesn't just tidy energy, it actually transforms it. So for the Virgo moons, I'm going to have your Virgo moon forecast. You can listen on YouTube. And if you are interested in your personal natal moon forecast, be sure to subscribe there as well. And when I return the new moon in Scorpio, elemental energy for the new moon, which I'm super excited about. So just a short little break and I'll return. I love it. And as I have Lily clawing at my thigh here, she's such a cute cat. Oh no, it's Tiger. Either way, I've got a cute cat. So we're flowing right into the Virgo season, Virgo natal moons during Scorpio here. This one's going to bring a healing and discerning quality to balance Scorpio's intensity, alchemizing the energy. This is like the healing alchemy. That's what a Virgo moon does. They have the energy to heal and alchemize. This is earthy discernment meeting watery transformation. So this combo carries both that healing potential and a gentle challenge, especially since Virgo's preferred orders. So Scorpio invites chaos, death, rebirth. And if your natal moon is in Virgo during Scorpio season, your Virgo moon thrives on clarity, routines, creating meaning through practical service. Scorpio season, however, stirs the depths, surfacing emotions, shadows, and mysteries that don't always fit neatly into those boxes. This can feel unsettling, like your usual systems are being undone, but it's also profoundly healing, almost prophetically healing. So when Virgo's discerning eye meets Scorpio's transformative waters, you have the ability to purify, heal, alchemize old patterns. So this is a season to lean into your natural gift for noticing details, but not to the point of self-criticism or self-sabotage. Scorpio's asking you to surrender perfection, trust the deeper process of transformation. So you could feel a heightened sensitivity to emotional messiness, yours and others. There could be a strong desire to fix or cleanse things that really feel heavy or unbalanced. Again, a restlessness, especially if your usual routines are disrupted by emotional intensity. There could be opportunities to step into sacred service or healing work that transform you as well. So working with this energy, it's kind of fun that Tiger's here today. So for you to work with this energy, balance discernment with compassion. Not everything needs fixing. Some things just need witnessing. So really using Virgo's practical rituals, whether it's journaling, herbal remedies, organizing, really as grounding anchors, while Scorpio stirs the waters. So a journal prompt you want to maybe ask yourself is like, where am I being called to refine my life through compassion instead of perfection? And really create rituals of purification, cleansing baths, smudging your space, working with herbs like rosemary, sage, lavender. And a Scorpio season moon medicine for the Virgo moons, I refine my path with compassion. Transformation is not perfection, but I surrender, but more of a surrender to wholeness. And we are back, just tuning in. Welcome back. This is the part of the show where I talk about the elementals, the fabric of the moon elixir. In this case, it's the new moon in Scorpio, just opening up a sacred descent. It's a time when water reigns and mystery actually calls. So the 4 pillars reveal a yang water dragon day and a yin fire pig month inside a yin wood snake year at the hour of the yang water rat. There's a lot of water happening here. So this is like the river. The river meets the dragon. It's awakening power, long held beneath the surface. It's like what's rumbling underneath the surface. And fire offers warmth to the depths of the water. And wood shows us how to grow again from what we've released. So this is emotional alchemy, this new moon, where endings become awakenings and reflection births a rebirth. Say that 5 times. So this is just making it a very potent rebirthing portal. It's deep, watery alchemy meeting transformative emotional awakening. So let's decode this in layers. Of course, the Yinwood snake, spiritual alchemy, transformation, hidden fire, wisdom within that hidden fire. It's like spiritual wisdom, actually. The month, yin fire pig, which we just entered, really. This is emotional warmth meets watery intuition, transition into deep reflection. And the day master, the core essence or energy of this new moon in Scorpio, yang water dragon. So this is mystical power, intuition, hidden potential emerging from the depths, all arriving at the hour of the yang water rat. So this is pure water flow. It's emotional awakening, visionary thinking, mental clarity. So this chart, if you can't tell, is water dominant with fire and wood weaving in subtle energetic balance or elemental spirits. Water is the day and the hour master, both have water. Intuitive mastery, surrender, spiritual reflection. The month, the fire month, there's fire. Inner light, illuminating truth in the emotional depths. It's like the ghost in the darkness gets revived. The year with wood, the direction of growth. It's a renewal from those deep roots. And earth in the dragon, this is grounding structure to hold the transformation. It's yang earth, so it's a big mountain. So this combination symbolizes the river awakens the dragon. So there's these deep currents that are stirring ancient wisdom and creativity. So just looking to the pillars in relationship to the day master, this is what I do when I look at your chart specifically when you schedule a one-on-one session, and I move the shells for you. I combine the two, see where you're at frequentially. But the day master, yang water. So this is oceanic energy. It's expansive, adaptable, vast. It's like the galaxy of water. And it thrives when it flows, but it stagnates if it's confined. And in the year, the yin wood snake, wood is nourished by the water. So this is our emotional depths feeding spiritual transformation. The snake has the hidden fire, or below the fire, is testing, but also illuminating these truths. So the transmutation that's happening is happening through awareness. Where the month, a yin fire pig, which is a candle fire warming the big waters, but fire challenges water. Yet the pig, being water, restores the balance. So this duality stirs those emotional waves. I'll call them spiritual waves or inspirited ones. Passion meets vulnerability, awakening creative tension. And then at the hour, more water, yang water rat, full of water, big and small. It's pure resonance. Water supports water. So this is amplifying our intuition, our psychic insight, mental flow. So it's more than just vision and intuition. It's I'll just say it's the shaman's portal awakened, basically. It's a double water pillar. That's what's forming. A channel for higher consciousness, messages from the unseen. So together, this chart supports profound inner healing. I would even say prophetic, empathetic awakening, and emotional regeneration. So there's this overlay as we overlay the Scorpio new moon. Scorpio's themes, of course, are releasing, death, rebirth, transformation, again with the snake. So being that it's a new moon phase, planting seeds in the dark for emotional evolution. So the elemental chart is literally mirroring Scorpio's symbolism exactly. So it's water over earth, the dragon, which equals depth, awakening, form. So this lunation is asking what truth beneath our surface is ready to literally rise? Or even better, what power is reborn when you surrender the control? However, in this new moon chart, there's something subtle, something most people would never notice at first glance. There's a few things. So we do see water, we see fire, we see wood, we even see earth. But metal appears to be missing, except it's not. Metal is hidden inside the snake, deep inside the snake. It's in storage, tucked deep in the ancestral storage of the year pillar. So this is yang metal concealed beneath fire. It's waiting like a sword that's sheathed, like to come out of, I just watched a samurai show, coming out of the sheath, basically. So this hidden metal doesn't guide the chart openly, and it doesn't give obvious clarity, clean boundaries, or even visible truth. Instead, it works from the inside through intuition, through shadow work, through emotional descent. So when metal hides truth, truth must be uncovered, not handed over to us. Boundaries must be claimed, not assumed. It's kind of passive aggressive, I guess. And discernment rises from the depths, not the mind. So this Scorpio moon is not about finding clarity, it's about forging clarity. And the snake teaches go inward, shed what is not true, uncover that sword within. So this new moon, there's a ritual I've crafted. It's calling for this hidden metal to actually come forth. So there's this quiet blade of ancestral truth returning to your hands. So there is metal in this new moon chart, but it's hidden within the snake of the year pillar. So this is yang metal in storage, concealed sword resting beneath fire. Hidden metal means truth isn't actually obvious. It's unseen, but it must be uncovered. And the boundaries aren't natural. They must be actually claimed. So clarity is not going to arrive through logic or discernment. It's going to rise through our intuition and doing the shadow work. So the Scorpio new moon is asking us to retrieve the sword within and to cut away what drains you, to step into your own truth, the truth of your soul, or the truth that your soul has been carrying all along. Of course, there'll be a new moon ritual. The river awakens the dragon for subscribers in the coven soon. Be sure to watch for the announcement, along with the hidden sword, a guided meditation. And when I return, we'll be doing mini divinations, mini cowrie shells. If your soul feels called, and then we're going to dive into the perpetual law of mutual exchange and finish up with a meditation. So you're going to love this too. This goes right along with the perpetual law of mutual exchange.
I am paid to exist, abundance on my list. Every breath that I take is the proof of my gift. What I seek seeks me back. Every dream's on track. I am light, I am whole. All abundance flows back. I align with the flow. Every seed that I planted will grow. I am guided, supported by the light I've embodied. I walk fearless and steady, my path in full glory. My heart is the story. I am paid to exist, abundance on my list. Every breath that I take is the proof of my gift. What I seek seeks me back. Every dream's on track. I am light, I am whole. All abundance flows back. Time is my ally, the present my gold. Every truth I embody turns to riches untold. From the silence I rise, from the stillness I see. All I need, all I ask flows with ease into me. I breathe in, I receive. I breathe out, I believe. I am here, I am blessed. I exist, I possess. I am paid to exist. Abundance on my list. Every breath that I take is the proof of my gift. What I seek seeks me back. Every dream's on track. I am light, I am whole. All abundance flows back.
And we are back, and so is Tiger trying to get at me here, which is just lovely. So while we wait for some comments, be sure to drop your birth year and month if you so do feel called, and I will throw the shells, the bones. Be sure to stay tuned till the end for the Loop of Sacred Return meditation. I knew he was going to do that. Of course, the full activation will be in the coven. So we do have that. And if I don't have anybody who wants me to move the shells on their behalf, we got to get rid of little Tiger here. He's, of course, tuned in. And if you're curious, what even is the law of perpetual, or the perpetual law of mutual exchange? This is one law that actually determines the flow of your abundance, which comes in a variety of forms. I'm just going to switch this up until I get someone to comment here. Let's just swap that out. Here we go. Do this. Is that what I want? Okay, yeah, that's going to come at the end. I do want that. Oh, not yet. Okay, well, either way, this is where we're at. So there goes my tongue. The perpetual law of mutual exchange. So again, it flows, it's the abundance. How abundance flows for us, it comes in a variety of forms. The depth of our relationships, or the lack thereof. The trajectory, hence the arrow of our purpose, our gift and our purpose. The frequencies of our manifestations, if we're frequenting them. So what does this law really mean? This law isn't about giving to get, it's about circulation, being in the flow, circulating energy to expand energy. Everything that you send out, whether it's your intentions, your ritual work, your voice, your attention, what you focus on, your presence, it creates a loop that must return back. So it's like fishing or going fishing. Not always in the same form, but in the same frequency, which brings me to the loop of exchange. So when you breathe out, you must also breathe back in. And when you give and it's in alignment, you must receive in the same alignment. But here's the key or the kicker. Most people are breathing out more than they're breathing in. They're over-giving, over-functioning, overworking, over-proving, overextending. And then what happens? And then you're wondering why the universe feels silent. So the loop is actually broken. It could be fragmented. So, it's like, how do we restore this loop? So I do want to do a little micro mini activation together. So if you could put your hand on your heart and your other hand on your solar plexus and really filling in and just breathing into these spaces that we have here, and repeat with me. I'm going to just put this on the screen so you kind of know what I'm speaking to. I circulate with intention. I receive without resistance. What we resist persists. What I offer returns multiplied. So it's sending that out into the airwaves. So again, with your left hand or right hand, doesn't matter, one on your heart, one on your solar plexus, taking a breath through your nose and hold it. I like to hold for a count of 4, possibly a count of 6, and release. I know Tiger's going to jump right back up here. And release. So you just kind of reset your exchange field when you tune into this. So how we apply this to our life, plus some extra magic, I thought you'd never ask. But this is the law behind ritual work, manifestation, abundance, relationships, community, businesses, health, wealth. So intuition, even marketing, it's actually beyond everything, right? So when you share your voice, whether in ritual, journaling, content, the universe must echo it back. It's a reverb. And when you exchange value with others through your presence, whether that's time, energy, or offerings, your field opens pathways to receive. And this is inside the Quantum Leap series that just launched, 11/11 at 11. We're actually going to go even deeper because before you can leap timelines, you must repair the energetic loops that you've unconsciously fractured, whether you're aware of them or not. Unlocking, I should say, they're either blocked or they're locked. It's like they're caged in a prison. But this is the foundation of the leap. So today, I'm going to invite you to look at where your loop needs fortification, what needs to circulate, what needs to return, but also what needs to be released. Because energy is just like water. It needs to move. It must move. And when it moves with intention, it then becomes magic. So I do want to speak into that. And if nobody is interested in cowrie shell divination, as Tiger's on the counter here, we're going to dive into the sacred loop exchange as we close today's show. So I'm just going to swap this back out here. Again, where am I? Yeah, I'm hilarious. Don't worry. Okay, and I do have background music, so please let me know if you can hear it. And here. Good stuff. Okay, so inhale and exhale as we begin. Wherever you are, except of course driving, listening, or scrolling on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and take a deep breath in. And let your body soften into presence. Placing one hand on your heart center and the other on your solar plexus. The two portals of circulation. We want to begin with a breath of exchange. Inhaling through the nose for a count of 4. Hold. Exhale through the mouth for a count of 6. Breath, whatever works for you. But I want you to feel the breath leaving your body. This is your giving. And I also want you to feel the breath return. This is your receiving. So just focusing on the breath, you are participating in the perpetual loop. Next, we want to activate the field, or do a field activation. So imagine a soft current of light forming a circle around you, a halo of exchange. And with each inhale, circle illuminates. And with each exhale, the circle expands. Your energy is no longer leaking, it is circulating. And I want you to repeat these words. I circulate with intention. I receive without resistance. What I offer returns multiplied. And just allow and let the words ripple through your chest. Allow and let them reverberate through your lineage. Let them anchor into your timeline. And as we seal this loop, become aware of your palms, feeling the pulse beneath your hand or within your hand. Your body is already practicing mutual aid. It's in the subtle field, and you already know this. Wired for reciprocity. One more deep breath in, all the way down to your solar plexus. As you exhale, feel your light expanding beyond the edges of your aura. Pick one final inhale. Close your eyes. Slowly open them. So just know you've just anchored today's energy, body and spirit in harmony. Remembering again that you are the bridge between heaven and earth. And if today's meditation has resonated, I'd love to hear what came up for you, but also I'd love for you to keep walking this path with me and join the online coven for monthly rituals, sacred spirit circles, ceremonies, workshops, and so much more that truly deepen your personal magic, your medicine, your gift, your purpose. And if you're ready to move even more energy, of course, schedule a private cowrie shell diffusion session. This is where I channel your unique elemental design. I prescribe a ritual, something that's aligned with the current and the season of your life in the moment. You can always find the details at tonyadee.tv or even right inside that workshop portal. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, of course, stay luminous, keep your energy clean, and remember, the light you seek is already within. I'll, of course, see you next Friday for another Fantastic Friday live show. Be sure to sparkle, reflect, and radiate, because knowing that your frequency changes worlds. People throw shade, dimming our light all the time. And if people can throw shade, dimming our light, then I can throw light and sparkle your brilliance. If you don't know who I am Tonya Dee, changing lives, igniting passions on the information highway while concealing